conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Walker in at the point guard position. Now here's Walker. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. It's Griffin, high post, outside Harden. Doesn't go that time. New York goes the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Randall, a screen on Harden. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Randall, defended by Harden. Walker for 3. They get it back. Robinson gets the bucket.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Outside Mills. And it's Harden penetrating, and the shot goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Randall. 11 feet out. Misses off the right iron. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Mills. It's deflected. They recover it, and Griffin gets it to go. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Harden against Walker. Pass to Randall. On the wing, Fournier. Randall on the screen. The shot by Fournier, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And here's Mills from the arc. No luck on that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Walker against Harden. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Walker for 3. No good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And the Knicks, such a feel-good story. You got to give Coach Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit. Julius Randle certainly does.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Grant, they certainly are.
And the New York faithful delighted to witness meaningful games once again.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Javon Carter is out there with James Harden. Then there's James Johnson, and it's Bembry in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Here's Bembry after the basket by New York. Here's Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 6.
Harden just loves scoring through contact. He seeks it out while trying to get fouls on his shooting attempts.
Screen by Gibson. Rose with it. Now Aldridge defending. Lets a floater go. Rose can't connect.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Harden finds Johnson. Harden with a screen on Burks. Pass to Bembry. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Aldridge with the bucket. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Rose. Rebounded by James Harden.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Noel against Johnson. Over Noel. The shot by Johnson, no good. New York trailing. Rose outside. And Aldridge with the block.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
Just 2 to shoot. Walker for 3. Sinks the tray. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the catch and shoot is Kemba's game, right? He can play in pick and roll, or he can play off a teammate.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, early I'm thinking about a nap.
Man, that's the only thing you ever think about, man. Come on, big fella.
Well, always smart to keep a good work-sleep balance, I've always said. Shaq,
What
work,
happened?
sleep, a little of both. Work, sleep.
Unsullied since 1989. What'd you say?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the floor for New York, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside we have Randall and Robinson, and it's Walker in at the point. Now here's Walker. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer, and of course this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
It's good.
How about the balance from Durant? More strong than you would think that frame suggests. Able to finish through contact is KD.
Now here's Fournier. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Knicks keep it alive. Robinson can't hit. The Nets with a lead. To the paint. Durant. He can't hit that time. Fournier with some nice D. Walker against Durant. Baseline try. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Randall, the pass to Fournier. And here's Walker. Shoots over Harden. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 5 now.
Well, the ball handling is just special from Kemba Walker. This guy goes right by the defender. My goodness.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Randall can't hit. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside for Harden. Pass to Durant. Harden with a screen on Randall. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Fournier. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Randall draws the double, and the layup is good off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Mills. Harden against Walker. Here's Bembry. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Bembry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Nifty move. No good on the shot. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Patrick Mills. Johnson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's James Harden, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Randall finds Rose. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Randall can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And too long on the shot. And the Knicks shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Brooklyn's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Stolen by Burks. Here's Quickly. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Quickly. So it's Brooklyn now. 6-point lead. Outside Harden. Now here's Mills. Guarded by Quickly. Mills, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And Randle the bucket on the assist by Burks.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
Here's Durant. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Randle drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bembry comes in for Johnson. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Noel. Barrett comes in for Burks. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Walker. To tie it up. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Durant. Shoots over Walker. Another shot. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
Here's Fournier. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. Cash!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Walker for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
8 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
First foul, team second. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, James Harden. At the line, 2 times.
Two. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
For 3, Barrett. Not going to go that time. This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kevin Durant.